guys, and welcome to another video. Oh my god, I'm just being... I'm sorry. Today is going to be a different video again, because in my last video I talked about all bands that I'm obsessed with, the bands that I like, and I'm going to talk about one of them today. And if you could already guess, yes, it's going to be Paramore. Because I love Paramore. I've loved them since 6th grade, 5th, 6th grade, and I need to share with you my favorite Paramore songs. Now, I don't have a specific top, because, you know, it's Paramore and Hayley Williams' voice just makes me want to die inside because it's so amazing. So, I'm just going to list off some songs for you so that you can understand my favorites, because I love them so much that I'm just going to scream. Plus, they're going to tour this year, so you're definitely probably going to see some videos of that or pictures of that on my Snapchat or any of that. So yeah, I'm just going to get into my favorite songs. So I'm going to go by album because that's the best way to approach this. So I'm just going to get right into it. And the first album is All We Know Is Falling, and that is their first album. And I have a few favorites from this album. I've got a few favorites from this album. I remember listening to this album back when Spotify didn't exist, or for me when it didn't exist. So I remember listening to like Emergency and Pressure on their music videos on YouTube. Like I remember listening to all of them, and I was so happy like that they were so good. But so Pressure and Emergency are definitely on this list, along with Whoa. I remember when I first heard Whoa was actually at their concert that I went to for the first time, and she was like, okay, even if you don't know the words, I just want you to sing along with me. So, literally, all the words were, whoa, whoa. I knew that, and it was like a fun time. And then I started listening to the song even more, started listening to the album even more, and I love it so much. I wish that some of their stuff now was as hard as what it was back then, because it was all so hard. So, some of the songs that are more harder are like Conspiracy, Franklin, Brighter, and we're going on to their 2007 album Riot, and of course I've got some of the favorites on there like That's What You Get, Misery Business, and Crush Crush Crush. But I've also got some favorites like When It Rains. When It Rains is such a sad song. I remember listening to it one time, and it was at night. I was in my room, and it was just the saddest song, and I just started crying because her voice just really gets into the emotions of this song. The next one is For a Pessimist, I'm an Optimistic, and I sang this song in freshman year for a tryout for an audition for Cabaret, and I didn't get in, but that's besides the point. And it's still one of my favorite songs. I still know like half the words, or more than half the words, and it's just such a good song. And then the next song that's one of my favorites is Hallelujah. I remember listening to that in like 6th grade as well, and I couldn't spell Hallelujah back in 6th grade, so I remember when my teachers were like, oh, what's your favorite song right now? And all the class was like giving some random different songs, and I said Hallelujah by Paramore. She's like, do you want to write it on the board? I was like, sure, and then I ended up spelling it really wrong because I didn't know how to spell it. Next album is Brand New Eyes, and this came out in 2009, and this has some of like when they start to get a little bit softer, and this is where The Only Exception came off of. And The Only Exception, here's a story about this one. Was this mom and I were in the car one year. We're on our way to my uncle's house or something. I don't know where we were going, but we were going somewhere. And that song came on the radio because that was when it was first becoming really popular. She's like, I wonder how many times I say The Only Exception, and I counted. And I think it was like 20 or 30 something. But it's a catchy song, and I love it, and it's awesome. Okay, so some of my favorite songs off of this album have to be Brick by Boring Brick, which is like about fairy tales and how they aren't what they seem, and what they tell you isn't what they seem. And that song made me cry. The acoustic version makes me cry even more because it's just amazing, and I love it. Misguided Ghosts is a good one because it gives like a softer feel to the album, and it's so good. I love it so much. It's such a good song. Thank God is a good one because it's basically throwing back into people's faces who think they're hypocrites, saying like, you know, I'll push back against you who really want me to. Going on to the self-titled album, which came out in 2013, so that came out 4 years ago. I've got many favorites on this album, and I love listening to all of these songs. I could list all the songs if I really wanted to, but I'm gonna go into my favorites because my favorites are the best. So, the first one is the second track on the album, and that's Now, and I heard the song the first time when they were first announcing that this album was coming out, and they were releasing songs for it. So, Now came out, and I watched the music video, and I was obsessed. And I didn't even realize Paramore was coming out with a new album until I saw it on iTunes, and I was like, holy crap, my favorite band is coming out with a song, with music, with an album. I needed to buy it, so I pre-ordered the album and everything, and I got it. It was amazing. And Now was the first one that I heard from it, and I love it. The next one is Grow Up, and it's about basically how, even though you may seem like a child at heart, you have to grow up sometimes, so that pertains to me because I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to grow up and go to college, but I forced myself to come here, and I'm an adult. Daydreaming is the next one, and it actually reminds me of my best friend because the music video is about two best friends going to go see Paramore and not being able to. I think they got into the concert, but they wanted to meet Haley, and it's this whole thing. And they end up both meeting her, and it was the greatest time to watch because me and my best friend saw Paramore a few years ago. And it was the best possible thing that I could ever do with my best friend because it was our bonding moment. I did a Voltron reference. Oops. And it's obviously Ain't It Fun. I sang it with my choir a few years ago, and it's become the alumni song because of me. So, you're welcome, Adam. I'm sorry. But you're welcome. It's just a fun song, and it's like,
don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world.
Okay, I'm done now. So the next one is Last Hope, and it's a sad song. Well, at least I think it's sad. And I cried when I listened to this song for the first time because it's such a good song. And a lot of these songs are underrated because, honestly, they're so good. And I love them. The next song is Still Into You, and that's one of the most popular ones besides Ain't It Fun. And it's a good song. I'm just gonna say it's a good song. It's a little overplayed sometimes, so that's why I don't listen to it as much, but it's still on one of my favorites because it's actually pretty good and I like it. The next one is Proof, and it's basically just the only proof that I need is you. So if a guy is being an asswipe, then you can be like, look, my only proof, I'm staying with you because this is my proof, this is you. And I'm excited because I love them. The next song is Hate to See Your Heart Break, and there's actually two versions of this song. One is just with Haley Williams singing by herself, and then the other one is with her sister, I think, who she sings another part of the song. And it's so beautiful, and I cry when I hear it because I just think of certain situations in my life where it happens, and it all comes out because of one song. And I love how she can do this with lyrics and music melodies that, even though she doesn't know me, she's basically telling my life story in a few songs. And so, Hate to See Your Heart Break is me singing to people. The next one is One of Those Crazy Girls, which is just a fun, lighthearted song about, being that creepy stalker girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend. It's actually a pretty fun song. Okay, the last one off of this album, the regular album, is Be Alone, and it's still one of those fun songs where you just want a guy to be alone with you because you like this dude. And it's one of my favorites. And then we come on to the deluxe version of this album, and there's two songs that I'm going to add to this. One is Escape Route or Escape Route, pretty fun. And then there's Tell Me It's Okay, and this is the song that's one of the most hardest ones that I've ever heard from them because it's her throwing a tantrum. And I love it because it's she's just basically throwing a tantrum and tell me it's okay to be happy because I'm happy now. Tell me it's okay. And I'm just bro. There are some exceptions that are not on these albums that I'm going to state now because there's 2 or 3 of them. So the first one is Monster, which was on the Transformers soundtrack, Dark Side of the Moon, I think that's what it was, and I know all the words to the song. I know all the words to the song, and I love this song. It was the one that I first fell asleep to, and it's really good. The next one is I Caught Myself, and this is on the Twilight soundtrack. it doesn't show it on here, but it was on the first Twilight movie soundtrack, and at one point when Bella and her friends are trying on dresses to go to the dance or whatever, that is playing in the background at the store, and I scream every time I hear it because Paramore is actually getting movie screen time, so I'm pretty down for that. And then the last one is also from the Twilight soundtrack, and it's Decode, and Decode is one of those songs where it's just nostalgia from 6th, 7th grade, and I love this song. I really do. I know all the words. I remember listening to it on constant repeat when I was in 6th grade on my little iPod with the little turny thing, and it's just the best thing in the world, and I love this song. And Paramore is like one of my favorite bands in the world. I'm not trying to push them on you. I'm not trying to like sway you towards them, but they are a good song. They are a good band, and they are coming out with new stuff this year. And I can't wait to see what direction they take, where they take, because they are getting a drummer back from the All We Know Is Falling days and the Riot days, and they did lose their bassist. They've been through a lot of shit in the past, and they've been through a lot of band members leaving. They've been through, you know, not making music for years, and so I really hope that they put out the best that they can, because I believe in them. I believe in Haley and Josh, and I forgot the guy's name, but I believe in all three of them. I believe that they could do it, and I know that they could persevere through whatever shit is thrown at them. So yeah, that's my little spiel about Paramore. Just give them a try. Don't listen to like a lot of their popular ones. I mean, yes, some of their most popular ones are like the great ones that there are, but it's if you give more of them a try, then it's fine. Paramore is like the best. I'm not trying to push them on you again, I promise. So my name's Olivia. You're on Bookish Burgess channel, and I hope to see you soon with another video. Bye.